All right, guys, welcome back to another one. I'm the Gold Standard, and today we're doing something a little different. We're going over the 3 most important combos that you need as a BY Luffy player. Now, chances are if you've been struggling with BY Luffy, it's because you're either mis-sequencing or just using these combos inefficiently. So today I'm hoping to help you get the most out of these cards and take your gameplay to the next level. So guys, sit back, kick your feet up, and let's play some One Piece. Now, this video builds on the BY Luffy video that I made last week, which is up here. And in that video, I covered how to recycle Gecko Morias and chain them back to back in an efficient way. And while I was explaining that combo and describing the sequencing and the environment that you're trying to create, it dawned on me that there are several other combos that I see people either misorder or just flat out use at the wrong times. The first one is when to use Hiyori. The second one is when to use Raigo or Kingdom Come. And the third one is how to use the Shirahoshi blocker in conjunction with Gecko to get the most value from that card. And so today we're taking a look at those. Cool, guys. So first let's start with the Hiyori combo. Now, this combo you really want to play at either 8 or 9 Dawn, and that's because we don't have enough Dawn to play Gecko Moria and use leader ability. But we still want to awaken because we're only at 1 life, and they have at least 1 big attacker, sometimes a bunch of little attackers or something like that, but he is threatening lethal next turn. And we also want to set the stage to play Gecko Moria in our following turn. So the way this combo works is we're going to play Hiyori down first, we're going to use her card action, take the top of our life, swap in a big brother from our hand, and it's important to know that we have the corresponding little brother in hand also. So in this case, we have Punch Luffy. Then we're going to use the little brother, play it out, use his ability, pump ourselves up to a 7k leader now, and we do have Luffy on the field. And in this case, when you have 0 life, you should always use his ability just because, especially going against red, they use power reduction removal, and so now it's just a little harder to remove him. Anyway, continuing on. So now we're a 7k leader, and next what we're going to do is we're going to use his leader ability. And here, it's important to note, in this case, we want a blocker to come in afterwards to help protect our life further. So in this case, we'll pitch Sabo to use leader ability. And then whatever card you click on first is going to go into life first. And it's important to remember this because it's easy to mess it up, especially on Sim. Let's say Rocket Luffy down first, and then we're going to put a Sabo blocker. Now we have the corresponding little brother in hand. We're going to use him, use his ability. We have to trash 2, so we'll trash these 2. So now we're a 9k leader, which makes us very durable. We have a blocker, and so unless he has some way of removing this or trashing it directly, we can stop any attack. And most importantly, we have 1 face-up life card, and we know what that is, because that allows us to play Gecko Moria and start the chain of Gecko Morias on our following turn. And so this, in my opinion, is the strongest possible way that you can use Hiyori. So yes, you could use her at like 7 or even 5 Dawn, but waiting for 8 or 9 allows you to awaken and become 9k and stay 9k for the most possible turns. So cool, guys, that's the Hiyori combo. Guys, if you are getting any value out of this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I really do appreciate it. And guys, if you are looking for other ways to support the channel and already planning on buying cards from TCG Player, I do have a link in the description of all my videos. And if you use it, I get a small percentage of whatever cards you buy. Currently, we are sitting at like $53 in the account. And once it hits 100, I plan on using it to buy whatever the newest set is and giving it away on the channel. So guys, if you use the code, great. If not, no worries. I appreciate all the support you've already given just from watching the videos. Now let's get back into it. Cool, so next up I want to talk about the Raigo combo and really the optimal time to use a Raigo. So you could use it at 6 or 8 Dawn, but realistically the time you're going to want to use it is at 10 Dawn and in the late game when, you know, your opponents have played a 10 Dawn character like Shanks here or Blackbeard. So the way you're going to do it is you're going to have awakened at least 1 turn prior so that you can have the 1 5-cost big brother in life already loaded. And then you're going to want to make sure that you have the little brother in hand so that you can activate your leader ability after deploying this one. So the way this kind of sequencing works is you play the Raigo, KO their 10 cost, play down the baby brother that you have for the corresponding big brother in life, use him. Cool, we get to trash 2, so we'll trash these 2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use leader ability. We'll trash a Gecko. We don't need one more in this case. And so it doesn't really matter what you're going to do because we have the corresponding little brothers in hand. So it just depends on what you want to set up for the next turn. So in this case, we'll say Sabo first and then Punch Luffy. And now we have a blocker. We're a 7k leader. We've gotten rid of one of their 7 costs. And what really this does is if you play it in this order, you have 2 face-up life cards. And so when you go into your next turn and you play Gecko, it's actually the best situation to be in for Gecko because if they don't take any one of your life cards, you can start doing the Gecko chain back to back, but with 2 life cards instead of 1 every time. And guys, if you activate the Gecko Blender when you're at 2 life, it's like impossible for your opponents to win at that point. And so this is the optimal setting for Raigo and how you want to sequence using Raigo in one of these matches. Cool, so now we're going to go over how to properly use this Shirahoshi blocker. And obviously there's a very easy way to use her, which is she's a 4 cost and you have Rocket Luffy, he is a 5 cost. So on your 9 Dawn turn, you could technically drop Shirahoshi onto the board, and then with the remaining 5 Dawn, use your Luffy, use his ability, and you could KO an 8 cost. Now, you develop a blocker, yes, and you get rid of something on their board, but it doesn't really do anything to set you up for the following turn. So in this scenario, what I've done is they've played an 8 cost character on their turn. So in this case, it's Monkey D. Dragon. They don't have a super threatening board. And so on the one hand, we could just awaken, but there are times where you just want to manage their board and build up your board at the same time. You might not have all the Kid Brothers or something like that you need to fully awaken. Now, also in this situation, it's assumed that you've already at least awakened 1 turn previous to this and loaded this 5 cost Rocket Luffy into life. Cool, so let's go through the sequencing of this and you'll see exactly why this is a much more powerful way than just playing the 2 out at 9 or 10 Dawn. So first what we're going to do is we're going to drop our Gecko Moria. From trash, we're going to get Shirahoshi standing, and we're going to get the Kid Luffy rested. Then we're going to use the -4 reduction to the dragon here. We're going to use the Kid Brother to awaken. And then we're going to use his ability, and we're going to trash the dragon from their board. Now, what you'll notice right now is that we're at 0 life, we're a 7k leader, and we have 2 Dawn. So what we're going to do is we're going to load the 2 Dawn onto our leader. We're going to activate his ability. We'll trash one of these, and then what we're going to do is we're going to load 2 more into life. So we'll say with these 2. And so this is what I mean about using this combo efficiently, because look at the board state now that we've created. We've gotten rid of their 8 cost. We've now deployed a Gecko Moria. We have a blocker so that if they attack into us, we can just burn the blocker. We're at 2 life cards face up, which if you remember from my first video is really the actual optimal position to be in for a BY Luffy player to start cycling your geckos back to back. And we're a 7k leader. And so if we look at this board state going into our following turn, there's just no way that they're going to get to us in any effective way, because maybe they get 1 good attack and maybe a rush attack, and then we're still at our 1 life and we can just start chaining geckos back and forth. And it should be noted that another really disgusting way to use this combo is if you already have a Kuzan down on the board from like a couple turns earlier, you can actually remove up to a 12 cost character with all 3 of these cards. So you could remove Jack from the board, you can remove any 10 cost, you can remove anything that's been buffed by PB Luffy. And so it's just different ways to think about how to use this combo. Now, I will say it's extremely situational, which is why I only have 2 of them in this deck, but you should know that this is available to you. Cool, guys, so that's the Shirahoshi blocker combo. Cool, guys, so that's all I've got on these combos. Now, as always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. And if you guys have any additions to this, because frankly, there are tons of other better BY Luffy players than me. But with that being said, thanks again, and let's get into some gameplay. All right, guys, we are in it with a Shanks. And I mean, I want to keep this just because I have so many baby brothers, but I don't have a gecko. Yeah, we'll mulligan that. Not that much better. Whatever, we'll use this. We'll see what we got. Not bad. I'll take it. So he did take second from us, but I mean, that makes sense. Grabs a Hongo off the top. Okay, so now we need to start searching. The problem is that I don't have a gecko in hand, but we do need some Kid Brothers. Okay. I think we'll have to take Punch Luffy, because with this one, I might be able to get a Kid Luffy, and we've pretty much only got Luffy's in hand right now. Yeah. Bottom decking a gecko, though, which always sucks. Okay, so he is not attacking into us, which is fine by me. We'll save Hiyori for now. I mean, we could honestly just use this, hit this. I kind of want to drop this to save it for a later turn. So yeah, we'll use that. We'll swing for 6. We'll set up Kuzan for later. All right. I was hoping to get a gecko, but this is all fine. Yeah, so he's still not attacking, so he's waiting on the big bodies. So unfortunate that we don't have a gecko, but luckily we have like this into this, things like that. So I won't use, I'm not going to swing with Kuzan because I don't want to give him an option to attack into it. So we've got 7. So we'll go 7 here. We'll swing. And then I'll set Punch Luffy in there. Ouch. I should have seen that coming, honestly. All right. Okay, so he's just reduced this and gets rid of it with Beckman, which is painful. So we're at 9 here. Now, I do have an interesting thing I can do here, which is I could just drop Shirahoshi in and remove Beckman with the Luffy. But he is coming up on 10. Interesting problems. The other thing we can do is I can use Hiyori here to load this into life, and then we can awaken because I can use that. I think that might be a better option here. Problem is then he just keeps Beckman. That's all right. Let's try this. I kind of have a decent feeling about this. So we'll take the top life. We get Raigo, which is good because we can use that on his Shanks. We'll load this, put this down, deploy that. We're gonna be 7. I'm tempted to not even. We'll use it. We get another kid and we get another gecko, which is kind of perfect for us. So let's go 2 here. Tempted to even just put her down. We'll see. We'll see. So let's go use his ability. We'll trash one of these. We'll load one of these because I can use it potentially. Do I want to play anything else in this little gimmick? I mean, it'd be nice to put a blocker down because then I'll be at 2 and I can start just recycling these. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just put the blocker in, honestly. Because, yeah, we don't get anything from it, but I mean, it eats an attack and then we can actually recycle it off Gecko if we want. He does have Shanks, so I mean, that's to be expected. So he's going 7 here. The problem is I don't have a kid brother in hand. Otherwise, Raigo would go like very hard this next turn. And we can get rid of this next turn. And then I can maybe follow it up. Yeah, let's try that. So let's go ahead. We'll go no blocker here. We'll drop this. I'll give him this blocker this time. He'll swing for 5. I have to take this one. Yeah, I have to take this one. Yeah. Okay, so we take this one. Oh, he doesn't swing for life. Weird. Okay. So let me think about how I want to do this because we can Gecko, we can get rid of Beckman, and then I can save. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Yeah, so let's go here. We'll deploy this. We'll replace that. We will put Shirahoshi on this guy. We will put Luffy down here. We'll use this to reduce this. Play this out. Use this to KO our boy Beckman. We'll use this. I'm going to trash one of these. And let's see, what do we want to load? We'll put Sabo first because I do think I want to use that next time. The problem is I have no kids, which is unfortunate because I can't get rid of this. I also meant to use his ability in between those turns, but that's all right. So yeah, we'll go here. I mean, we still have a bunch of blockers, so it's kind of okay. And I have 2 in life again, so I can use the Gecko thing. The question is, do we swing with this boy? I think we'll just end the turn there. Okay, Dragon. Checks out. 7 here. We'll get rid of this. 9. Kind of want to just burn this blocker and then this blocker on this. Play another Gecko. We can play out a kid and a Sabo and then recycle everything into life. And so we should be back at 2. And then I can use this potentially with a kid brother. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's go here. We'll block this. Yeah. So he has presumably a Red Hawk in hand. So let's go ahead. And what we'll do is we'll play Gecko first. We'll grab you and you. We'll go here. We'll go here. I really just need a kid, though. That's the unfortunate part. And I can't even play this in our current position. So we've got a bunch of 2Ks. I guess I pitch this. Nah, we'll use this. We'll go here. We'll use his ability. So he has a Red Hawk. So let's see. This guy is a 7. So let's go ahead. We'll swing on leader for this because he'll probably just use the Red Hawk now because he can actually Oh, he gives us a 2K. All right. That's fine. This guy's only an 8, unfortunately. So we pretty much have to go after life. Nice. He Red Hawks, which is great because now I'll go after Dragon. We'll use this and we'll do the same thing. We'll put this down and then this down. And we'll go after Dragon here. So if he gives us all this counter, cool. If not, yeah, great. Okay, cool. So the problem is if we had a kid right now, that would go a long way. 14 on 8 here. So he saves 8, so he can potentially, what? He plays a Rayleigh here. Problem is, Rayleigh doesn't do anything because it doesn't KO anything. I can Raigo this out next turn. I feel like we just burn Sabo here. Nah. Because then he'll just attack. I mean, he can potentially attack again, so. Yeah, see, so he goes 11 here. Saves 2 up for Red Hawk, which is crazy because now we can just go very heavy on this guy. But I don't even think we have to. Because I can Raigo, I'll burn a life to do it, but I mean, maybe I draw a kid right now. I also can just protect this. I can go 9-11. Nah. Yeah, we'll just give him that. So let's see what he puts in for 2 Dawn. Okay. Actually, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it certainly isn't terrible. The problem is that these 2, he can just KO with a Red Hawk because he can reduce them to 5. And so we have to put Dawn on them if I want to use them. Kuzan draws a card for us right now. Raigo just gets rid of this, which is, I mean, we're going to do that. So the problem is I don't have another kid brother to drop the Sabo and start the chain up again. So let's go ahead and let's put 1 on each of these. So yeah, they're both 6s. So let's go here. Yeah, we'll go here. Okay, let's go. So we've got 8 left, so I'll need 2, so I can go 7. I won't attack with him. We'll go 8 again. Yeah, we'll go 8 here. I mean, I should have gone 7 first, but it's whatever. Okay, so he just takes that. Yeah, and then we just Raigo here. And I even think I might use this to KO to KO her. If we drew into another Gecko, that'd be pretty good. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna trash this for a 2K. All right. All right. Okay, Shanks comes down. So I'm assuming he attacks into Gecko here. We give him a 2K here. Let me think about this. Give him a 2K. Keep our blocker. Because then we get 2 attacks. Yeah. So we'll give him a 2K. And then does he swing on Gecko here? Because I can just burn the blocker here. Or I can just use all of my counter. Which is crazy, but I think we burn the blocker. Let's go. That's huge for us, guys. That's huge for us. So, I mean, I guess I could clear Shanks here. I don't even think we should, though, because now we have a blocker, and I'm going to be back at 2 in here. Yeah, so we will go... Yeah, we'll go here. I'm trying to think of how much Dawn I have that I need. Let me think about this. So we'll use 2. I can swing. I'll need 2 for this. So that leaves me with 6 Dawn. So I could play this and potentially draw into something else, like another Gecko. Or another kid. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll just go here first. Okay. Yeah, we use this. Deploy it. We just draw Raigo outright here, which is crazy because we get to use it now. So let's trash. Yeah, we'll trash Kuzan. We'll be at 8. And then, yeah, I mean, that's crazy, but we're going to use it. Yeah, so we'll go here. We'll go here. We'll trash this. We'll load this and this again. Oh, and he quits. Yeah, we were about to Raigo this out of here, and then we were going for game next turn. Oh, man. Unfortunate for him. Very unfortunate. I mean, yeah, you got to see a bunch of those different combos. Yeah. GG's, GG's. All right, so we're in it with a blue Doffy. I'm assuming he's going to take first. Not a great hand. Yeah, we have mulligan that, unfortunately. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what we can cook here, guys. We will see what we can cook up here. At least we get a punch Luffy, which will help us. Bottom deck a Gecko, though, immediately. I think we need Sabo, because we do have a Kid Sabo. So we'll see if this Doffy is going to swing on us. Be nice if he did. I mean, kind of. Yeah, I mean, to use leader ability, they kind of have to. It gets a teach in, but he just blindly got that teach, which is kind of good for us because now we can attack into it and remove a teach, which is pretty satisfying. I'm almost tempted to even just drop Makino here and see what these other two cards are. He counters that. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, guys. But sure. But sure. Blind into a teach. Cool. So I put the Sabo down, just FYI, to just if he does pudding us to help us. Like, if we do draw back into a Sabo, at least we have the baby Sabo down. 2 on 2. It's all yours, my dude. Going 8. Yeah, we'll take that for sure. Just goes into Jinbei there, huh? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we take that, but interesting. So we're at 2. Our hand is looking enormous. So if he has a pudding, we are absolutely chalked. We can go here into here. I mean, but we're just going to draw more cards. I don't see a choice, though. Ay, caramba. We are... That's painful. That is painful. But we got to do it. If we can keep these cards for even, like, 1 turn. Do I want to even give him a card? Not really. Because it could be a pudding. Like, if we make it through this turn and he doesn't pudding us, guys, we are okay. But if we get a pudding right now, we're absolutely cooked. Jinbei, baby. It's kind of huge for us, guys. I ain't gonna lie. So maybe he swings too. That would actually be also very kind of cool. Problem is we don't have any... I don't have any way to play these. I don't have any Kid Brothers. We've only got Sabos. We do draw a Gecko, though. It's kind of cool, I guess. Tempted to just pop this in, hit this down, and kind of pray again. We'll drop one of these kids, too. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Because I'm going to keep this guy's hand, like, absolutely exhausted. Not exactly what we need here, but not terrible, I guess. Still not going to attack because I don't... If he puddings us, we're done. We are done. If he returns that to my hand and gives us the pudding treatment, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Okay, thank goodness. That's all right. Ugh, Hiyori. You're our only hope. Problem is I need Sabo. I could double Hiyori here. Let me think about that. It's 2. Play both of these, load this, and then I could bring my life back up and put these into life. It's not the worst plan. A double Hiyori. That's crazy, though. I think we got to do it, though. Take the top. Pop this bad boy down. Go here. Ooh, that's nice. That's actually really nice here. I don't think we want to search anymore. And I don't think Raigo is going to help us here anymore. So we Hiyori again into Luffy, into Punch Luffy. I think that's probably a decent move here. Yeah. Yeah. So we go here. Top life. Nice. Actually very nice. Yeah. Yep. Go here. And then we go here, and let's trash our boy Sabo, and we'll put in Sabo and Luffy here. And I guess I could give him a card here. I guess that's okay. And the turn. So what do we have in trash? I have a Sabo and a Luffy. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. Now, because we can kind of Gecko, I can block stuff. We're at 9k. We can be repeatedly at 9k, and we can be at 2 life over and over. Having Teach down is annoying, but if he swings with anything on his board, we can... Cool. He still can't really attack us. That's fine, because now we just, we go into Geckos. The problem is I don't have another... I have only these 2 in life, and so if we get another Grav Blade, we are not happy. Not happy about it. Did he just drop another Grav Blade on there? No shot. No. Okay. Let's go in 7 to put in this to bounce back. Maybe Jinbei? Yeah. He gave us back a Hiyori. I'm sorry, guys, but this match might be... We're doing okay here. I mean, because I can also just play these down right now. Get to 9. Use his ability and still have like a bunch more Dawn. So I think that's what we're going to do, because I can KO both of these. So I'll save my Gecko, because if we can draw into another Gecko, we are golden. Oops, yeah. We'll use his. Go here. We'll use Kid Brother. Go here. Trash you, and I guess Sabo here. Actually, you probably are fine to trash too. Yeah. Let's go here. Let me see. What do we want to put down? Because I have everything I need for this. So I think we just go in this order again. And we can even put a Kid Brother down right now. And we'll just swing. Crazy to give us back that Hiyori. It's fine. It's whatever. Okay. Yeah, we'll end the turn. Sengoku. I mean, yeah, he can grab something to play off of his Jinbei, but I mean, this dude's downfall was not getting a pudding when he really needed one. Not trying to count my chickens before they hatch, but our man's is in a tough spot right now. Yeah, very tough. He did bottom deck our only punch Luffy, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, so we pretty much have to go into Gecko here and then recycle everything. KO the Boa. Yeah. Let's go here. Use this. We'll KO this. Get another 2k, which is cool. Oh my god, guys. All right. Well, we'll get rid of this and we'll get rid of this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The problem is I needed to get rid of one of those Sabos. Oh man. That's all right. That's all right. We'll trash 2k here. Oh man. That is absolutely insane. Well, whatever. We can move a Sabo to trash next turn. Yeah. Good God. Oh, all right. Now we're only recycling these. So I've got that Luffy. Do I even have 2 baby Luffy brothers? I do not. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. Plus we draw the card and every time we KO something, so. He can put a bunch on on with Teach on leader. Okay. I don't know why he didn't do that though, but all right. Well, whatever. Let's go 9. Takes that. We'll go baby. Actually, I could have attacked into that, but it's whatever. All right. Yep. Yeah. I'll end the turn. Now the pudding comes down, guys. I'm sorry. This game is... And, I mean... Yeah, wow. I mean... We drop back into a gecko and everything, so... And he just blows it on that. Yeah. I'm sorry, friend. God. Getting a pudding down that late in the game is brutal. Ah, poor guy. Poor guy. Oh, man. GG's. I'm sorry. I mean, you get to see how Hiyori works, at least, and different ways to use her. So that's what matters. That's what matters. Using a double Hiyori on one turn was interesting. Cool. GG's.